Hey there, Joy77. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. I only just popped on, so I hope that you had a good Thanksgiving. Ready to come and enjoy some jewelry. This is a haul tonight. One of many hauls that I have accumulated, but that's what we're doing tonight. So we'll give it a few minutes for some other people to pop in, and then we can check it all out. Welcome in, Sailor Scout Nella. I love looking at the usernames of everybody. It's so fun. Jewelry, yay. Woohoo. Owlby Vintage. Love that name. Thanks for coming in. I hear my dog howling outside. I hope my husband doesn't forget to let him in. Her in, shall I say. Mimi's Treasures. Hello, hello. Happy Monday to everyone. I guess it is. I realized that today is like the Cyber Monday thing, but I never really understood what the Cyber Monday thing was. I guess that just means all the sales for like Black Friday are kind of like online sales. I guess that's what Cyber Monday means. They didn't used to have Cyber Monday. Hey Mel, how are you? But I guess as we've got to be more computer savvy, that's the thing. Online sales, that's what I figure. Well, that's what we're doing. Online sales and shares. So I hope everyone enjoyed their Thanksgiving. Um, yeah, I mean, everyone by now has traveled back home. I did do a show on Saturday, but I know people might have still been at wherever they were for the holidays. So, yeah. So, if anyone is new in here and hasn't been to one of my shows before, you can be sure to go up in the corner and follow me. I will definitely follow you back. I follow everyone who follows me, but you will know when I'm doing lives. I typically do live shows on Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern time. But then I will do a train also if there's a train going on in the Lilyworks community, which there is a train this weekend that's Christmas holiday related. So that will be lots of fun. In addition, for any of you that don't know, obviously my name on District is called Cherish Relics Boutique. My personal name is Curry. So if you're ever in a live and you hear people say Curry, they're referring to me. Curry and Cherish Relics Boutique is the same thing. But I do also have a YouTube channel for any of those. Welcome in, sailors. Oh, I already said that one. Yes, hope you had a wonderful day. Yes, I did. I did say hello to you. Definitely go and check out my YouTube channel. I've got, over 100 videos of, way over 100 videos of unboxings, unbaggings, shares, jewelry jars, the like. As well as lots of live videos that mostly are of a lot of my, live shows here on District. So if you are watching from YouTube, which I see someone just popped in there who's watching from YouTube, you are welcome to watch these. I stream on YouTube on purpose so that people can, view from there. But if you are interested in participating in our district chat, which this is being streamed from district.net, which is a platform that has lots of, sellers and marketplaces and the like. But if you want to participate in the chat and be able to bid on anything, you will want to come to www.lilyworksjewels.com. And you will want to, register and, put in your card information if you wanted to participate in that way. But you are most definitely welcome to just watch from YouTube as well. So anyways, I do have, if you look in the store, I do have all the items that I'm going to be showing that were my haul, which is, a good lot of stuff that I'm going to be showing you. But, I had already previously purchased it. So today I went in and just put in a whole bunch of, yes, hello. You don't need to keep saying hello. I got you. Hello. I have already put in a whole bunch of pre-bids for those items. So you will see what's going to be up and coming tonight. that I will be showing, and obviously you can do pre-bids. I do have a ton of buy it now listings that are in my profile. I did not bring them to the stream tonight for tonight's show, but if you're looking for some really good bargains, that is like my whole store at my profile is like all like clearance stuff. It is like crazy cheap, discounted, especially my antiques and collectibles, because I just recently closed down my antique booths, and I'm just trying to move that inventory because I'm just focusing on jewelry. So those prices are extraordinarily low. So there's that. So yeah, I think we're just going to get started, and I'm going to start off with this cool uh, um, thing. Actually, I think I found this last Christmas, right before Christmas. But this whole tub here that I'm about to show you, I got for $4. Okay, this is not for sale tonight. I'm keeping this, but I just wanted to show you all the awesome goodies that I got for $4. Some of which is a whole bunch of gold beads. So here's your hint on if you know that some of these little spacer beads can sometimes be gold. Let me give you a little hint. Gold is very soft, just like sterling silver is soft. So if you see, first of all, little beads that mush really easily or that have dents in them, obviously you want it to be non-magnetic. I have tested these. I do know that they are 10 karat gold, little teeny beads. But gold is not magnetic, so you wouldn't be able to, get any magnetism there. And again, like I said, I have tested them, but you're not going to find gold beads most likely on some costume jewelry that is, just gold, silver, and gold tone, unless it's made from something really specific like Murano beads. Now, this entire necklace, oh my goodness. It was a mixture of a whole bunch of wedding cake beads. It obviously is a broken necklace. It had all of its caps. You can see them in there, as well as tons underneath all of these wedding cake beads. Look at all the great colors. Um, so I'm going to pull out the wedding cake beads, but put all the caps in here, so I don't have gold beads, just one teeny gold bead. I don't need flinging across the room. But, if you have any knowledge of, Venetian, Italian-made Murano beads. They are very valuable, very well made. Look at the gorgeous colors of these wedding cake beads in green and black and blue and cream and gold and red, just luscious. And there's more in there as well, as you see. So it was a whole necklace that came apart. And I don't know how someone could have an antique booth and have no clue. I had an antique booth for years, so I guess maybe I'm extra familiar. But someone wrote on here, complete necklace inside. Well, this wasn't just any necklace that you just put in here. I'm thrilled that you decided to mark it down. I'm shocked that no one bought it when it was $7, because it's definitely worth that. But $4 was, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just lucked out and came across that. So that is a necklace that has gold spacer beads, and that I will restring for sure. And so that was just a massively awesome find. Hey, Val. So can you believe that? All wedding cake beads for $4 from a necklace that had come apart. And clearly the person didn't know what they had. So that was a huge, awesome find. And I was just showing you that right now. So I do want to say, like I said, most of the items I'm showing you tonight, I am bringing up for auction, but just a few things I'm not. So you'll know when we get to those. But do also, like I said, be sure to check out my actual, uh, um, I guess my profile, I guess is what you call it on District, for all my buy it now sales. Some really good bargains. So let's just keep plugging along and let me show you what I have for you tonight. And if I know the price, I will tell you what I paid. But sometimes I may not know the price, because I know I got a whole bunch of stuff out of some bins that were 75% off. And I think the bin was labeled with the price, but I don't know what that price was because none of the items are priced. So yeah. So like I don't even know what that goes to. But anyways, let me show you a few things I got here. We'll look at this necklace first. A beautiful and look, it looks like I paid $2.99 for that. Beautiful vintage faux pearl. And those are they're not glass faux pearls, they're like plastic, or I mean not plastic. I mean, I don't know what you would call it. They're not the glass faux pearls. But they are nice and they're in excellent condition, as you can see there. And look at the AB coating that are on these crystal beads. They're so clean and beautiful. Okay, this is a 4-strand vintage necklace, just beautiful, and it's in great condition. It is on one of those hook clasps. There's no branding, but everything. I think the only thing I see some wear on is a few of the beads that are back here, that they just cover them with paint, so eventually you can see what's under it. But all of the beads on the front of the necklace they're just great. They're beautiful, in great condition, as you see. So a beautiful vintage necklace there that I'm going to bring up real quick. So if I have any interested takers, I'm offering this for $8 start. So yeah, I'm starting the auction now. Hello, people coming in from YouTube. We appreciate you watching from YouTube. Okay, this has got 7 seconds left. Beautiful, beautiful AB crystal beads and all these great, beautiful spacer beads. Those spacer beads are also glass. They're just not AB. So anyways, so that was a beautiful find. I always talk about how I work really hard trying to get good prices on the items that I get so that I can then bring good prices to you. And I'd like to think you guys think that I have some pretty decent prices, and I do that on purpose. I bust my behind so that I can get good deals. So hold on, let me get a tub so I can put this in there. I was watching Cassie's show earlier tonight and doing my nails. So I'm trying to be careful so I don't ruin them. But I tried to bring in some burgundy kind of Christmassy colors there for you to enjoy. All right. So these earrings are very interesting to me. I have no idea what I paid for them, but I know I picked them up mostly because they're old looking. They're very old looking. Like if you looked close up here at these, like caps, they're just super old. Okay. I did test it all. I tested it for gold and silver, and it's not either of those. I also was wondering if, this is not glass. It's not a gemstone. Feels more like an amber. So I did, put a black light on it, hoping that maybe, oh, sorry. Come on. Be cooperative for me. There we go. But I don't know if we're considering that to be amber because it doesn't really quite change color as much as I'm used to. So any of you smart people out there that might recognize, I've never seen an amber that has like a pattern kind of inset in it, but it's reacting in some way. But they're just definitely old earrings, well made. So I'm still going to put them up for auction. And on the earrings, there is really no back. I don't know if you meant the past necklace. I'm happy to show you that again. It had it just had a hook clasp. So, but anyways, so let me bring those up for you. These are just old, and they actually are pretty heavy. I just feel like there's something. So anyways, I'm bringing those to stage for anyone who appreciates really old kind of boho, definitely having some history. These earrings would be interesting for sure. But yeah, I did not. I potentially could may have gotten a bit of like silver plating, but I definitely not enough for me to be convinced that they're sterling silver or anything. But they're really nice earrings nonetheless. You've got that pretty little dangle there that has some texture going on. So pretty earrings there. So I've also got those on my haul. Let's see what else I got here. Like, it baffles me how people at an antique store do not know what they have. I'm very glad they don't know what they have because that's how I go and find all these beautiful things. But half the time, people have no clue. So this is, in fact, a sterling silver toggle heart clasp. All of the beads are sterling silver. All of the spacer beads are sterling silver. This is a type of red jasper, which you can see close up there. And then this is all sterling silver. I've tested it. It definitely is. And I'm just going to shine this up for you for 1 second to show you how easily you can bring sterling silver items back to life. Because all that tarnish will come off. You just got to clean it. And I'm only sort of quickly cleaning it, just kind of clean the edge there. But it won't look like this. It will look shiny and silver and beautiful. So I have tested these stones. They are jasper, which is an opaque stone, meaning no light can shine through it. So it's a really lovely stone. It's a beautiful, beautiful necklace. It looks like I paid $5 for it. Like, how does someone not know that that's sterling silver and jasper? That is worth a lot of money. And my asking price is really only a fraction of what you could get it for on, eBay or the like. So it's beautiful. And let me see if I actually pulled up some Jasper comps on my phone. You guys know I'm always pulling up comps on my phone so I can get a good idea about what we're looking at here. Um, and so let's see if I took any pictures of some. Or I think more of what I did is I sent text to myself. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think I did. I think I just looked at Jasper just to compare the stone, but I didn't take any pictures of it. But it definitely valuable. So you got that going on. I'm going to start the auction now. Again, if anyone purchases this, I will clean it up and make it look spectacular if that's what you like. Some people like their stuff tarnished, so you can definitely let me know. But I'm starting the auction now. It's stunning. So I am going to play sort of a fun game tonight. Where I always try to mix things up and put some interesting things in what we're doing always. And I actually was on a show watching another seller the other day who was doing her first show in Lilyworks. And she was on there with her daughter. And hey there, Thrift Through Time. I think your name is Ash, right? Because I wrote you on my list. Woo hoo hoo. And I know who you are. Thanks for looking at that necklace. I'm happy to rerun anything you guys would like. But this cute little girl was like running, the auctions for her mother for all her beautiful jewelry. And she had some really beautiful items. And her mom kept saying to her things like, hey, how else can you describe that item? So, of course, the teacher in me, of course, thinks of that and thinks of, uh, you know, um, synonyms, which are words that mean the same thing for words. It's boring when you write a paper and you keep saying the word great, 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 great over and over. That's boring. So for really colorful language in writing, and descriptions, which you use in resale, you want to use other words that can mean the same thing. So I thought it might be fun tonight that if I say a word, those of you who want to participate just as fast as you can, I want you in the chat to type in as many words that you can think of that mean the same thing as that word, or is it a similar one? So here's the first one I'm going to give you while I grab my other thing. My word is awkward. Go. How many words can you guys come up with that are synonyms to awkward? Awkward. Yes. I love that. Uncomfortable. Strange is definitely awkward. No other, clumsy. Yes. So you can have, there you go. You can have two meanings of awkward. Awkward can mean strange or weird, but you can also, like in your movements, be awkward, which kind of has a different meaning. So, um, in the whole world of, you can have words that are pronounced the same and are spelt the same, but have different meanings. I can't remember if those are called. Uh, um, there's homophones, there's homonyms, and there's one of them. One of them, I can't remember the word for it. Cumbersome, that's good. Is words that sound the same, um, or spelt the same, which awkward is that case for both, but they have different meanings. Like the word, well, like the word. Bow. In bow, you can put a bow in your hair, but you can shoot a bow, and that's an example of another one of those. All right, so and then I'm going to pull out my handy little thesaurus here, and let's just see how many awkward words we can have here. That there we have right there at the very top. We have oh, where is it? No, never mind, I'm not there yet. May not even be in here. Here, I'm gonna look up strange, because that will definitely be one that will list that's more of a common word. You see, and I'm gonna make you guys all, colorful writers in your text to your family and friends. Okay, so sorry, I'm looking for where. Seriously, we don't have the word strange in. Oh, here we go. Strange, unfamiliar, unusual, unaccustomed, outlandish, abnormal, eccentric, uh, weird, which could be awkward, uh, irregular, unnatural, bizarre, and there's more. So there you go. So we'll do other words, but I'm going to move on. So this necklace, that's a good one. Is really unusual to me because it is not a stone. It's some sort of, when I put my gem tester on it, it does not show up as anything. I guess it might be some type of plastic or, you know, uh, I don't know, other kind of material. But here's the thing. This is labeled as a sterling silver chain, okay? It says 925 on it. It's and then this chain is also sterling silver, but I'll show you the strangest thing. Sterling silver is not supposed to be magnetic, right? Okay? So as I look at this necklace here, I'm going to have a little magnetism in my class because there are little, things and springs in there that'll cause it to be magnetic, even though it's sterling. But none of this should be magnetic. But there are parts of this necklace, like right there, not magnetic, not magnetic, not magnetic. And then right there, like, why are there only certain parts of this necklace that show a little bit of magnetism? It baffles me. And then on the back of this, it says 925 in Thailand, which, I can't always trust that. I think that's what it says. It says sterling. Oh, it doesn't say Thailand. It just says sterling. But let me tell you, I have tested this, and I do get a little bit of blue, almost like it's silver plated, but it's very awkward, strange, and odd. This is magnetic. And if it's sterling, it can't be magnetic. So I think this is a fake, although I think it could possibly be, um, you know, uh, you know, silver plated. It's still a very pretty kind of necklace, cabochon kind of set in there, with a really pretty open work frame around it. This is sterling silver chain, and this does show up as sterling silver, but I cannot explain to you why there's two little spots that are magnetic. It's so strange. But anyways, I am bringing this to auction, but I needed you guys to know that although it's marked with sterling, it is not. Okay. So I'm not selling, um, uh, I'm not selling a sterling silver chain. Um, although it's pretty. So, oh well, I take that back. The chain is sterling, but this pendant is not. So, anyways, I just have a $5 start on this. It doesn't change that it's still pretty. This isn't shiny like a stone would be. So it kind of baffles me. But even if you just are interested in the chain in and of itself, that's definitely a good deal for $5. I have tested it, like I said. And even the person on here wrote sterling pendant, but they obviously didn't test it because that does not make sense to me. So it looks like this is going with Ash in a thrift through time. So I will cut off the price tag before I send it to you. But let me get that in a bag for you. Thanks so much. And it just is confusing to me. I'm not sure why that is. But anyways, so I'm just going to write, I'm not writing your whole username because I'm going to run out of space thrift through. So there you go. So thanks so much. And I'm sure my nice, pretty, freshly done nails are going to get black marker on it before the night's over. And I don't know if this is acrylic or what it is. It's definitely, I don't know. I'm just stumped. I'm stumped on that one. So anyways, I'm glad that someone can find appreciation in that. Okay, so let's do another synonym word. And this next one is going to be horrible. The word is horrible. Okay, how many words do you guys want to throw out there for me that are synonyms to horrible? Mean the same thing. Oh, she's going for it. Awful, dreadful, horrendous, yucky, terrible. Disgusting. That was horrible food. That was disgusting food. Again, you could go a lot of different directions because sometimes horrible could be, you know, like literally, horrible could literally just be the word bad, and the word bad is, it's not that different from outlandish. I love that. Awful. Good, good, good. So I'm literally just going to look up the word bad, which is going to give us all the synonyms for that. And a little bit later, I'm going to be a little bit more challenging for you. And instead of doing it this way, where you are giving me synonyms to describe things. Hey, Felicia, the reason I'm doing this game is because remember the other night when that little girl was running the show for her mom? She was so cute. And her mom kept telling her, give me more words to describe that. How would you describe that? And she did a really good job describing, but it just made me, the teacher in me made me think of, like a synonym game, you know what I mean? But I can make this game more difficult where a little bit later, what I'll do is I'll give you several words um, that are synonyms, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get you guys to come up with the word that is a synonym to it that I'm thinking of, but one of you has to come up with it, and it won't be one of them I say. So I'll say a whole bunch of words, and then you can try to come up with the one, you know. So, anyways, bad, horrible, evil. A horrible can be, is that the word we did? Horrible? Yes. Uh, despicable, nauseating, disgusting, wicked, villainous, naughty, putrid, decayed. I mean, you could really get into describing of it. All different versions of adjectives kind of going off in different directions. So cool with that. All right. So I have some things here. Again, of course, this is a haul. Um, and so I'm just going to show you, some items. Now, this actual set, I believe I paid 19. I might have gotten 50% off that price. But these are all sterling silver mother of pearl rings. They're really beautiful. But then I discovered once I got home that it was missing one of its stones. It's not like I can replace that. And I was hoping, gosh, was it in a bag and then I threw the bag away because I can't find it. So they do fit me. So instead, I'm just going to keep these because they're like little stacking rings. They are all sterling silver. They say it on the inside. Um, you know, But they're beautiful rings with all the, little marcasites there. Um, Dyed mother of pearl. So I have that blue colored one. I have one that's just more white, and I have one that's more like a champagne color. Aren't those beautiful? And you could wear them all together, which I can keep it and I can enjoy it and just pay attention to whether or not that blue one's flipping up to the top. But you could wear three, you could wear one. But let me really give you the stumper here. These are super valuable. I never imagined that they were this valuable. Now look, when I looked up the comps for that, hold on, let me find it. Like $50, $30 each. Each. I think I paid 10 for all of them. So that's like at a minimum $90. They're beautiful. Okay? Love them. So anyways, that was my little find. You can wear one, you can wear three. I don't know. I love it though. It's a size 6, and I'm about a 5.5. So I'll just go ahead and enjoy it because I can't really. I don't want to break up the set, and I'm definitely not going to sell it with that. But I can enjoy it. But anyways, so that was a cool find. I definitely didn't think they were going to be valued at that much. So anyways, there's that. Okay. So look at this beautiful necklace. Sorry, I have all my receipts there so I can remember what I paid for things, just so I can tell you. I'm always talking about how I'm always trying to get a good deal. Okay, so this is a beautiful, heavy um, necklace here that for the life of me, I did test it. I think it's just brass. It does have, that kind of braided, textured clasp. But these are all like carved beads. And at first I thought they were gemstones. I thought they could be some version of a jade. Um, and then we've got these they're definitely cold. They feel like a gemstone. Um, and let me turn on which by the way, everyone knows my Presidium gem tester died. I finally got a hold of the Presidium way over in Singapore, which they never write back. They're like the worst. And I finally got to talk to someone, and I described what was happening with my thing because my needle keeps going up to diamond every time I turn it on. And he says I need a new probe. What really annoys me? First of all, the machine is so expensive for Presidium. But then, you get a probe that only, what lasts a year, and you need to go and go buy another $75 probe, which, everything I've read, they break so easily. This is my $25 diamond tester that I bought before I bought a Presidium. It's not died. It hasn't broken. It's worked the whole time. And then my Presidium has just, annoyingly not been working properly. Or, it's been very frustrating. It worked fine for a while, and then it stopped working. And I'm not going to just keep buying it. That's right. They do it so you have to keep buying. I think it's a scam. I think it's no different than like when we buy our kids video game systems, like whatever the new Nintendo system that comes out, and they make all the video games to be compatible to that Nintendo system. And then eventually and they do it with iPhones too, and charger cords and all that. They force you to have to get more. Or like when you buy a printer and they make the printer cartridges and they tell you that they're empty or not working with some computer chip in it that tells it it's not going to work anymore, just to force you to buy more. It just makes me so angry. Yeah, and I believe that 100%. So I went and bought another. It's my second, probe pen. But I also wrote the people there, and I said, "Are you going to pay for half of this? Because you know what? Everything I've read is all they do is break, and they're malfunctioning. And at what point is Presidium going to take responsibility for that? Like, I'm just annoyed. So I don't know. I'll get it. We'll see if I plug it in, if it makes things work. I don't know. I did test this. If on this gem tester, if I get 2 lines of yellow or more, that does fall in the range of quartz, which, of course, uh, agate as well as jasper, they're both quartz, types of quartz. Now, this is opaque, but these are translucent. You can see some light would be able to pass through that. These are opaque. But so if I get 2, and when I did it, I didn't get 2, but I'll try it again. Oh, there you go. So it is an agate. Now, that means that this could possibly be a jade or a jadeite or a nephrite jade. I don't know. You see, I'm not getting 2 on that one. So those little beads are like carved. And if I can show them to you really close up, you can't tell, but they're like, you can feel the little ridges of how they're carved. And when I went online and tried to look up those beads, obviously, if they're real jade beads, then they would cost some amount of money. But all I found was, beads like this that say that they're jade beads. But those wouldn't cost $7 if they were jade. That's just, I think they're just glass. Because jade, again, would show up higher on my tester here. And I'm just not getting it. But it doesn't change the fact that it is a gemstone bead there. It is definitely old, and it's gorgeous. It's heavy, and it definitely just has that sort of boho ethnic look about it. So this necklace is, in fact, let's see how long it was. I'm going to bring it to stage for you real quick. If I can find it. Not sure why I'm not finding it, but how annoying. Let me go back here and look. Huh. How am I not seeing this? So it's not there. Sorry to hold you. I made a thing for this. Why am I not seeing it? Sorry, I'm going to have to take another picture and then just create a listing for it. I don't know why I don't see it in here. Oh, here it is. It's just so small. Okay, so anyways, I did put a $12 start on it because it still is heavy. It still is stone. It's still lovely. It's a nice necklace. I just don't know the story behind all those little. Every time I look up these, they say that they're jade carved beads, but I don't think they're jade. But it doesn't change that they're not some type of stone. They're actually lovely. So anyways, we have 5 seconds left on that. I appreciate you taking a look at that. It is a 20-inch necklace right there. Quite lovely. Okay. Here's another word for you. How about we do the word hold on. Weak. Not like days of the week, but like you feel weak. Let's see if you can come up with any with that one. That's a harder one. I feel weak. I feel good. Frail. That's right. Tired. Powerless. Rickety. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like old people. Here I'm looking in some adjectives for the word weak. Frail, feeble, impotent. Seriously, spent. That's a good one, Val. I like that one. Delicate. There you go. All right, let's keep looking. Okay, look at these stunners. These are some absolutely incredible ear climbers. I did do some research, and they are not labeled, but it's got all these rivets back there. It's so well constructed, and the design of this sort of flower area looks just like some other earrings that I found that were bow jewels, as well as um, Judy Lee. And I'll show you some pictures of that. So, but those examples have that floral look in the back, that little piece, but it actually has the brand written on the thing. So you know, I don't know. These are all faceted, as well as prong set rhinestones. And they call them ear climbers because, they go up like this, and it's actually hitting the earlobe at about here. So this is actually coming up the side of your ear. It might actually make you look like an elf. I'm kidding. You're not going to look like an elf. But I do want to let you appreciate how sparkly and beautiful these are. They are all, the stones are there. They're pretty stunning. They're pretty big. And I think there's something. I'm just not sure what. Because of, again, that construction on the back. And you know me, I did go in and just going to show you real quick. Just took a couple pictures of some other earrings that the backs of them. Hold on, let me find it. I think I texted it to myself. Oh, here. So like these earrings, I don't think they have a brand on them. But this one was brandless. But if you look at the back of these earrings, it has the same little flower thing that we just looked at and the same little rivets, but that part's a little bit different. And then I have another one here that I sent to myself that's actually a Judy Lee example of how they use the same little flower thing on the back of theirs, or at least on this Judy Lee pair. So that says Judy Lee. It's got rivets that look the same, but look, we've got those little flowers just the same. So I just feel like these earrings are something. I'm just not sure what. So let me bring those to stage. Beautiful, definitely statement ear climbers. Sorry, I gotta go through and find it. And I put an $18 start on those. I know that there's something. So maybe someone out there knows more than me, but I did just start the auction now. They are incredible. Earrings. Huge, beautiful. Everything's there. Stunners. Woohoo! Okay. So thanks for looking at that. It is so gorgeous. I agree. Okay. How about the word quick? There's your word, quick. Can you do with that synonym, people? Quick. And I'm going to bring up this other ring for you to look at while you flood the chat with words that mean quick. Fast, speedy, repeat. That works. Speedy, fast. And I'm gonna get my thesaurus so we can expeditiously. I love that. Yep. Uh, quick, fast. Did anyone say? Oh, we said fast. Of course you did. Let's see what other ones they put for quick. that y'all haven't said yet. See, it's like going back to English class. Okay, here we go. Rapid. Did anyone say that? Prompt. Maybe instant. Could be quick. Okay, very good. Let's keep going. Look at this cute little ring I found. I think, according to my receipt here, oh, that was a butterfly ring. That's not the same ring. Oh, silver ring. I think I paid $6 for this, which means FedEx. Yes, you hope. So this has got a puffy double heart ring. So one heart's face up, one heart's face down. It is a size 6. I wear about a 5.5, but you can get an idea of what it looks like there. Okay. Obviously, it is sterling silver. It is marked with sterling silver 925 on the inside. Okay. So, yeah, but I have a $12 start on that sterling silver ring. And I started the auction now for anyone who's into puffy hearts. Some people that may not be their thing, but if you have a daughter, what a great little Christmas present. Or a best friend or whatever floats your boat. So there's that ring. And thanks for looking. Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to make that receipt fall on the ground, but I'll pick it up later. Okay, I have another pair of cool earrings here. I have to be honest. Of all the rhinestone earrings that I've seen, I've never seen ones that look like this. These are not, they don't have a brand on them. But look at these beautiful ones. Okay. I think it intentionally is supposed to go from clear to, because the actual beads, faux pearls down there are more like a cream. And I think those are intentionally supposed to look that color, but then maybe someone replaced it with a lighter one. I don't know. I can't explain why all of these lower ones are that different color. I think it's supposed to be that way. I don't know. But anyways, they're really different, unique looking earrings. Um, and they do look like marquee, but they almost are oval because it doesn't have a real sharp point on the edge of those, which a lot of times they would. So this is what the back looks like. Okay, these are faux pearls, so there is a little bit of wear. I don't know, teeny bits of, wear like you see there. But generally, beautiful earrings. And like I said, they would go in your ear like that. Okay. So, because they do have a little bit of wear down there, and I don't have an answer about those stones, although they are beautiful. I think sometimes you just need to take stones out and clean them. I don't know. You can't, if they're foiled, you can't do that. You can't get them wet. But I don't know. Maybe there's a way to revive them. I don't know. But it's not like, I mean, they still look amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to find them. I know they're in here because I saw them 2 seconds ago when I was looking for the other earrings. There they are. And so these I just have a $6 start on. Okay, I think I paid earrings. I'm not going to make much money on them because I think I paid 4. But anyways, I'm starting the auction now on those pretty earrings. The $6 start. They're definitely unique. I have not seen ones like that before. Okay. 3 seconds left. 2 and 1. Thanks for looking. Okay. All right. Let me give you another word. How about small? Small. There's your word. Small. Go to town. No, it's progressive shipping. 100% progressive shipping with $4 for the first and 50 cents for each additional. If for some reason it's not entered the correct way, they should all be entered as progressive shipping. Um, but to be honest, I should look in here because, oh my goodness. Ah, I'll have to go in and change all of them because I think I accidentally had them as $8 with $5 because I had it for my wearable lots. How stupid. So all of the auctions I'll go in and I'll update and I'll update the one from your other purchase there, Thrifty Time. It should be 450 and I will make sure it's so with 50 cents additional. And then if when I ship it, like let's say you bought 12 items and it only ends up costing less than how much you paid. Now, mind you, part of my paying for shipping also includes the fact that I have all my packaging and stuff like that too. So if it's above $1.50 from what you pay, I usually refund it. And all the people in here who are regulars with me know that. So yeah, petite, little, minute. I love it. Small, tiny, dainty. I love that word. Dainty. So apparently, I'm sure right now it'll show that you paid $8 shipping for that, but it's not going to be that. 450, 50 cents additional. And it apparently today when I did all of these listings, I didn't go in and update that. So I will make sure we do that for every single listing. All right, let's keep going here. All right. I also found, seriously, Murano, beautiful Murano foiled beads, which these are Murano because I'm going to show you, uh, my, when I go in and I do my, Google hunt there. Oh, my minuscule. Love that. So these are really beautiful. They're capped. They definitely show their age on the caps. They're definitely vintage. Uh, it has a twisting barrel clasp back there. Vintage, vintage. Okay. But let me show you. Where's my phone? Oh, right here. These are worth $60 or $70. So here's a picture of these beads right there. It's like almost the identical one, as you can see. Okay. Cobalt blue, foil swirled Murano glass beads, and they have $75 on them. So I do realize they're valuable now. I have a much lower price on mine because I try to bring lower prices. So if you're into Murano beads, this is a beautiful set of them. And so my starting point is a $32 start for a beautiful string, 18 inches of Murano beads. So it is running now. There you go. And all the loveliness. Oh, one thing I want to say, it looks like one of the little glass beads, like you see how they're here and here, has come out, must have broken out of that one. Now, honestly, I didn't even notice it until, it's to me, it's not even noticeable, but I just want to make you aware of that. Yeah, so I paid $3.99 for those luscious things. So they're going right up on eBay now that I offered them to you guys. Okay. All right, so I have here some waterfall earrings. Looks like I paid $2.99 for them. They are, you call this cup links. That's the setting. These are prong set, but that setting is called cup links. And so we've got some little baguettes there. Sorry, I got to bring it closer. And then the little dangles there are baguettes, as you see there. Okay. So it's a very pretty earring. Let me bring these up to auction after I edit the shipping. How ridiculous of me. So we've got that squared away. And And we're going to bring that to stage. And I had a $4.50 start on those earrings, and they are going now. They are clip back, as you saw, with really pretty. I don't often see baguettes there as the end of the dangle there. So they're pretty. Thanks for your bid, Don. Really pretty. We got 3 seconds left. Okay. All right. Looks like those are going to go home with Dawn. I love them. It's hard to hold them in your hand and really give you a true appreciation for them, but no missing stones or anything. They look nice. Okay. I will cut the price tag off before I send it to you, I promise. Very, very pretty. That's right. Speaking of, let's make that our next word. Pretty. Give me some synonyms for pretty. Go, 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 go. I got to get a bigger bag. Synonyms for pretty. There's lots of synonyms for that one. Okay. Love it. Love it. Oh, Chrissy says, Carrie, you guys are cute. My mom, breathtaking, stunning. Oh, I liked that breathtaking one. That was a good one. So there's a nice pair of earrings. Beautiful, gorgeous, lovely. Okay, let me look up pretty. Gorge. Let's see if there's any other neat ones that we didn't come up with. Seriously, they don't have pretty in here? That's stupid. Oh, there we go. Lovely, handsome, attractive, striking. That's a good one. Becoming, good looking. Awesome. Okay, everyone, all my pretties. So yeah, I paid, looks like I paid $6.99. These are also Murano, hand knotted, Millefiori, Venetian beads. Beautiful. Okay. They're on a spring ring clasp there. And just as I mentioned, they do have caps and they are hand knotted. So a really beautiful bracelet. And if you go in and look at comps, obviously Murano, let me find one here. Let's see if I sent one to myself. I may not have sent a comp to myself because I know the values about. Let me see if I texted one to myself. Oh, I didn't. Here, we're just going to take a picture. We're going to know what the comps using our Google Lens. For those of you who are not familiar with the Google Lens, it's a fantastic resource that's on practically everybody's phone. If you go to your Google app and you click on the little camera, it brings you to a Google Lens, and we are going to do a visual search. And so you'll immediately see lots of Murano beads and their values that will come up. And so some will be higher than others, but I do know that people will have them around $25-ish. So I think, let's see, what did I put on mine? I put 15, but you know what? I'm going to lower it to 13. I know that's half of what I paid for it. So let's see if we have any takers on that. I'm going to move it to stage. There's nothing wrong with it. And there you go. The auction is running now. Beautiful, hand knotted. What a great gift, right? Give someone some vintage beautifulness. Okay. Very lovely. We got 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Okay, thank you for looking. I keep forgetting to change the darn price on the thing for the shipping. I got to remember to do it. Fetching. Whoa. Now that you must be an excellent writer. Ash, maybe that's your daytime job. That's awesome. Great synonyms for us. Love it. Okay. So we have made it through that box. We have made it through this whole bag of goodies. Okay, these are all my receipts. This is just where I chuck stuff when, you know how you come home and you just put them in bags, and then until you get a chance to look through it, I mean, or to sell it or to list it, it just kind of stays there with all the receipts. All right, so the main part of what I'm bringing tonight is all stuff in this bag. So this bag was about 30 items that I purchased from an antique store that I just dug through a bin. And all the stuff that was marked with these yellow dots were all clearance. I think they were 75% off, but I don't know how much the bin was because that these aren't labeled with prices. So I honestly don't know, but I know what I'm willing to pay for things. And so if I got it, it was a good deal, believe me. But we've got some really great things in here. So we're just going to I just kind of stuck it there. I'm just going to kind of pull things out. This is in fact a haul, so I'm just going to show you what I got. But a lot of these price points on a lot of these are a lot lower than some of the stuff that I showed you previously. So let's do the word while I pick another thing and change the price for shipping. How about you do the word large? Large. And I'm going to update this shipping. Now, you know, if you buy my things in my store, buy it now. I promise you those aren't all wrong. I don't know how I made this mistake. Obviously it was an oversight. But we will get it straightened out. Okay. Wow, vast, enormous, giant, exponential, ginormous. You guys have a lot of words for big, huge. I'm trying to think. I love that word vast. That's a good one. Ginormous, ginormous. Let's see what else I have here in my thesaurus. Some that we maybe haven't said yet. You're still working. Monstrous. That's a good one. Rotund. Now that's really, are you like super smart, Carrie? Like, I don't know I've ever used that. Expansive. Yep. Love it. Love it. Generous. Considerable. Titanic like. Stocky. Stout. Great. Infinite. Prodigious. I love that. You guys are good. Woo. All right. So I'm going to move this to stage. This is in beautiful condition. It is like a puffy gold tone bracelet. It has not lost any of its gold tone, and it is marked. It is a Napier bracelet marked right there on the twisting barrel clasp. It is a 7-inch bracelet, fold over clasp. So it's looking like that on the wrist. Very, very pretty. And yeah, this is what the back looks like. Okay, so it's like a puffy. And even the clasp has not lost any gold, so it looks great. So I'm going to start the auction now for that vintage Napier bracelet. And I had a $7 start on it. It's a 7-inch bracelet. Interested in that. Okay, excellent. Thanks for looking. Okay, let me bring you here another bracelet just because we're on the bracelet kick. Let me find this one because I need to obviously change the shipping. Okay, this one looks brand new. I can't even express to you how bright the gold is. This is sort of like, it's got like a textured, as you see there, kind of rope wrapping there. It's like brushed, okay? This is what the back looks like, okay? This is also a 7-inch bracelet with a fold-over clasp. I did not see a brand on it, but it's just so well constructed. That's the back side, okay? So I'm going to start that auction now for that. It's a $6 start. That's like brand new. It's beautiful, great condition. And honestly, a really unique link. I mean, I haven't seen this bracelet before. And believe me, most of us have seen a lot of, you know, yes, that other one was puffy. Yes. Heifer. Oh my gosh. I love you, Chrissy. Okay, thanks for looking at that. Okay, let's see what else. What other words I want to give you. How about sad? Sad. And while you're working on it, I'm changing the shipping. What do we got? No takers for sad? We've got no synonyms for sad. Miserable. Oh, morose. Okay, that works. Unhappy. Depressed. Gloomy. I'm ready to write a paper, everyone. I'm ready to turn in my senior thesis or something. Ha ha. What else we have for sad? Dismal. Blue. Melancholy. Despondent. Low. Down. Glum. There you go. Okay. I don't know why. Okay. So this is a set of 3 earrings that I'm just selling as together. So it's for all 3 pairs of earrings. Okay. So this first pair is, these are a prong set on the outside, because the inside they're actually sewn with a wire that goes through it. That's why they're not prong set, because they're like, it's like sewn through or whatever. Okay. So they're all glass beads on those post back earrings. So we've got those black glass kind of chandelier-ish style-ish beads. Then we've got these beautiful rhinestone accented. Now the middle is acrylic, but obviously those are rhinestones on the outside, gold tone. No brand on it that I see, but there is like a shape on here. It's got like an X, or maybe if anyone can recognize what that is. Do you see that there? I don't know what that's a symbol for. Anyways, so there are those. Okay. And then the last pair of earrings, these are super cute. These are prong set, little, navettes there with some faux pearls. Okay. Also, prong earrings. So you got those, and you got those. And all of them, for a starting auction of $5. They're pretty earrings, nice pairs of earrings in great condition. It's a $5 start. We've got 12 seconds left. Bring those a little closer so you can see all glass, except for the faux pearls in the center of those. Okay, thank you for looking. All right. What other stuff did I get from my antique hunt there in those little tubs? Okay. Here's another word. How about yummy? Now, yummy is more specific than like that food was good. You could say yummy. So really, that's like a word that describes, the taste of something. Something tastes yummy. Something tastes delicious. There you go. And what else? Because that's definitely more specific than good. Ooh, I like that one. Good one, Dawn. Delectable. Appetizing. Savory. Tasty. Flavorful. Mouth watering. Woohoo. Okay. This is a cute necklace. Vintage, definitely. It has a twisting barrel clasp here. Obviously, that's vintage. Okay. These are all glass beads. So they've got these kind of like, I don't know what you could like tube shaped ones. And then we've got some purple AB faceted glass beads one. So this is like a 16-inch kind of choker little necklace. I just think it's super pretty. Very simple. So let me change the shipping. How annoying. I have to go in and do this for every single one. Okay. Let me bring it to stage. Okay. So, yeah, let me show you. You can see how pretty. I mean, they're glass and they're sparkly and they're just really pretty. So, yeah. So I'm going to start the auction now. It's a $4 start in 20 seconds and it's going now. It's 16 inches. So it's like a shorter. And there are your little faceted beads, AB. I think a teenager would like this. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Excellent. Thanks for looking at that. Okay. Sorry, I was taking a sip. So this is very interesting to me. I tested it, and I tested it again. Because I was like, really? It's not sterling? But it's not sterling. This is a, I got to edit the shipping real quick. Okay. So this is definitely a vintage fetish bird with what appears to be liquid silver beads. And they're graduating. So as you go down, the birds get bigger. Okay. I have tested the birds and I have tested the beads that look like liquid silver. The beads are definitely not silver in any shape at all because it just goes straight to black when I put the acid on it. Okay. But the little beautiful fetish birds, I don't get a complete sterling I don't get enough of a sterling blue in the light blue for me to assume they're sterling. To me, I think they're sterling plated because I'll scratch really well and I'll barely get blue. And my acid's new. And then I used a new bottle of acid. Like I checked in every way. And they are, hold on. The birds are magnetic, as you can see here. So they can't be sterling. But it doesn't change that it's vintage and it's still a fetish necklace and it's still really cool. Okay. Fetish necklaces are definitely valuable. So anyways, I'm going to start the auction there. I do still have a $15 start on that because, you know, the sterling silver ones, we're looking at $60, $70, $80. I think the actual birds might be silver plated, but it's a cool necklace and definitely for people who are into that, you know, Native American look about it, they would love that. Okay. Here's a word that you can find synonyms for. Fake. Fake. Fake is the word. What can you come up with? Let me pull this next one up while you do that. Okay, so what you come up with? So we got unreal, phony, imposter, imitation. Love all of those. Good ones. Let me think if I can think of others. Faux. Maybe we could use the word faux, like we use for pearls. False. Artificial. I make it sound like I'm so smart, but I'm reading it out of here. Ha. Because I'm giving you guys the chance to look, but then I thought, I'm going to go ahead and give you other ones just so they can all be fresh in our mind. And then when we write our next texts or emails, we can be super wordy with all our good words. Counterfeit. That's a good one. So imitation. Yep. Good one. Imposter. Fraudulent. That's good. I love that. Very, very good. Okay. So this necklace is, it's hand knotted actually with rice pearls, not mother of pearl, but actual pearls. And they are hand knotted. It's a really lovely necklace. And I did test these and they are onyx. Now, onyx is a type of quartz. So if it wasn't onyx, it would not come up into the range of quartz. It would, then we would think it would be like obsidian or, you know, other kind of black stones or just jet, but this one is definitely onyx because it wouldn't go up that high. So what it is it's like 3 onyx beads and then, hey there, Rachel. And then you've got hand knotted and then some freshwater rice pearls there and then hand knotted and then 3 onyx and then hand knotted in it. There's no clasp on it. It's 36 inches long and it's a beautiful necklace. Real. It is not fraudulent, fake, imitation, imposter, phony, or any of those. It is authentically real. Let me start the auction now. I had a $6 start on that. It's a really great layering necklace with genuine onyx and pearls, hand knotted. And of course, on the neck, you could wear it long, but you could also double it up. You could wear it different ways. So there you go. Thanks for looking. Okay. All right. Let me give you another word. How about we do the word? I don't think we've done this one yet. Quiet. Go to town. Quiet. Let's see what you come up with. Okay. Silent, meek, muted. I love that. Yep, that's a good one. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. I have to look up the meaning of lucidity. I got to look that word up. Lucidity? Muffled. That's a good one. That's a good one. But you see, I'm going to learn a new definition here. Hold on. Lucitatty. Definition. Okay, why are we... Oh, because I'm in the Google search. That's why. I got to do it in my regular thing. Muffled. I got to look that up because I don't even think I've ever used that word before. Lucidity, definition, clarity of expression, intelligible, brightness, luminosity. There might be more definitions. Hold on. But maybe the word intellectual being sort of, maybe when someone's intellectual, they're being quiet, Let me look up the word quiet, see what it says. We got any others that we didn't come up with? As if I give myself credit for coming up with all your awesome words. Quiet, silent, hushed, noiseless, speechless, muted. We didn't do quiet yet, right? Muzzled, gagged, stifled. Those are verbs versus adjectives. Introverted. Okay, definitely dead. Chrissy. Yes. All right, so here we have a beautiful 7-strand necklace here. Let me make sure I'm pulling it out right so it doesn't get tangled up. It is it's like 3 strands and then this coin link and then 3 more strands. And then it's also it's got a box clasp there, a little bit of textured. There's no brand on it, okay? But on the neck, it gives you that, layered look, obviously, because it's, but that's just the lighting that's making it look pink. It's not like losing its silver tone. It's just because of my brown furniture over there is coming off on the light. So anyways, just so you know, but I'm going to start the auction now. I think that's a cool silver tone necklace personally. What's like therapy? Doing these words is like therapy? What do you mean? Playing this fun synonym game? It's more like school. I'm making your brains like stimulated. Okay, thanks guys for looking at that. Of course, you can you guys can see in the for those of you who popped in at later times, you can see in the store the items that have already run. If you want me to rerun anything, definitely let me know. Okay. So here's a very sparkle. If you like sparkles, this is a beautiful bracelet. So annoying. I got to go and edit this every time. Rachel, you would find humor in this, but when I did all of my pre-bidding things today, I accidentally forgot. You know how it will like remember the last thing you had entered in something? Apparently, I had listed a whole bunch of my wearable lots. So my shipping was $8 with Progressive at $5. And so all of the items that I had done for today were showing up as that. Thank goodness we had only had one item before we realized it. So I have to go in every time and change it. It's very annoying. to have to do that. But anyways, look at this beautiful bracelet. AB faceted, blue and pinks and clears, and oh my gosh, it's so sparkly. Yeah, but we've got like these little kind of dimensional square beads as well as, just regular round beads. And we've got little spacer clear ones in between. It's got this really unique clasp. I'm sure many of you have seen them before where it pops on like that, kind of like a snap. Okay. But this is in really brand new condition. It does have something written on it, which just says like patent number or something, but it's like brand new condition. Okay. I have a $5 start on it. I started the auction now. Look at how sparkly that is. Woo! So pretty. 6.5 inch. What a great gift to give a friend, to give a daughter, to wear yourself. Love, love, love. I'm a sparkle girl, so I appreciate that. Okay. Thanks, Lulu's lovely treasures. It is pretty. I love it too. Okie dokie. Okay, while I work on this one, I'm going to give you another word for you to give me some synonyms. How about we do the word hold on, I'm looking at a list. Kind. Kind is your word. Go for it, my people. Okay, let's see what you came up with. Generous, sweet, gentle, nice, friendly. Okay, I'm going to look up some other synonyms for it. Oh, I thought you mean like kind, type, variety. Well, you see, we talked about this though, and I didn't clarify. So you're not exactly wrong, because that's another one of those words that the word is spelt the same, it's pronounced the same, but it has two different meanings. So that's a real thing. You're not wrong. You can go in that direction. You can go in the direction of type, variety. I love that. Because even in the thesaurus that I'm looking at right here, it's probably, I don't know if it necessarily give me both, but here we have compassionate, considerate, charitable, merciful, kind-hearted, decent, humane, generous, nice, blah, blah, blah. But I loved that you pulled in that other meaning. Yep, all of that's good. Yeah, we're not taking a test. It's all good. Okay, so this next bracelet is it's in like brand new condition as well. As you can see there, it definitely has these textured kind of lattice crossing over open work links there that to come together. They've got a little bit of domeness to them. They curve up just a little bit. There is no brand on here that I see, but it's like, even the fold over clasp. Sometimes when that something's been used a bit, that, you can see that wear in the fold over clasp, but this fold over clasp looks brand new. So in excellent condition. I had a $5 start on that one. So I'm starting the auction now. 7.5 inches for that bracelet. For any takers on that. I like the texture in it. It's definitely unique. Three seconds, 2 and 1. Okay. Thanks so much. What else did I find there? Oh my gosh, this one is so interesting. And when I went and found comps on this, it blew me away. And I'm going to show it to you. Let me go pull this up real quick. Where are you, Santa? There he is. Sorry, I'm changing my shipping. Okay. You're not going to believe this one is going to blow your mind. So I came across this Santa Claus charm, and he has like a little spring ring there on the end. Looks sort of older. He has little red eyes. Now, this has a little paper on top of it. It's not damaged. It's just the paper wasn't fully removed. And the paper says pull. So when you pull it, you look inside and it says, have a merry, and obviously Christmas is the rest of it, but that's what it says in there, have a merry. And so it's like a little mechanical Santa. Now, you're not going to believe the comps that I found when I looked this up. It blew me away. And these are just a few. It is an unsigned Monet little charm here. 95, 60, 47, 32. And as I go down more and more, now this was just a screenshot. But I found that there were some of these that were added to like a Monet bracelet, and the Monet bracelet was labeled, and that's why maybe he wasn't labeled. But they didn't have the little claspy thing on this. But some of these other ones that I had, like the one up here that's 95, he had the little claspy thing on it. Okay. So it's just such an unusual, different little Santa. Um, have a merry, so just so different. He's not sterling silver or anything, silver tone, but in great condition. So anyways, that's the explanation for the high price point. I learned something, and this is a little valuable little dude. And of course, you can pull off that paper. It's just on there, and it says pull. And I'm starting the auction now. He is definitely different. Definitely something that I've never seen before. Isn't he cute? And we've got 5 seconds left on our little Santa here. Again, that's just paper wrapped around that bell down there. So there you go. Thanks for looking. Okay. Let me give you another word. How about cold? Nightmare Before Christmas look. Yes. Okay. Yes. Your word is cold. Cold. So you work on your little list while I work on this. Okay. What we got? Nippy. I like that one. Frozen. Frigid. That's good. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones before I open the book and get all the freebie answers. Oh, and Lulu's Lovely Treasures has already bid on this. They are really nice. I'm going to tell you, Lulu, for faux pearls, the luminousness in these pearls, I'm pretty familiar with pearls, and usually I can tell faux from not without even having to rub to determine officially. And these look so real. It's unbelievable. We'll look at them in 1 second. But let's see what other cold synonyms we have. Frosty. Arctic. Cool. Like it feels cool outside. Frigid. Oh, someone did it. Miss Meowie had it. Frigid. Okay. So I love that. Oh, in Espanol, it's frio. Okay. Isn't frio also part of the word for ice cream? What's the word for ice cream in Spanish? Does it have like that word partially in it? I don't know. Maybe you might know, you might not. Okay. So, I just want to show you that the clasp here has some little rhinestones in it, prong set right there. And it's one of these where you can just decide the length. It's got a variation of about 2 inches. But I cannot express to you how these are hand knotted. These just, it doesn't even give it justice by showing it to you on here because they look so real to me. The luminousness in it, they're just beautiful. That's I can say. And usually pearls don't, unless they're real, don't affect me that way. But these are gorgeous. Definitely glass pearls, 100%. So I'm going to start the auction now on those beautiful faux pearls. They're just stunning. And so Lula's in for 5. We've got 8 seconds left. And yes, it can have a range of 14 to 16 inches, hand knotted glass. Really lovely. I'm actually surprised. I don't know of a brand. It doesn't say a brand on it, but I feel like it should. They're just beautiful. And I can't even show you how pretty they are. When you get them, you're going to agree with me. Okay, so thanks so much for that. Let me get a little baggie for you. Loveliness. And so obviously, if anyone purchased anything in my Saturday show, anything you purchased tonight is under the same progressive shipping. So you wouldn't. So for example, for my friend Chrissy, who's on here, she bought some earrings on Saturday. Any additional, things, like if I was shipping to them, they would only have to pay 50 cents instead of an additional $4.50. But that's for shipping people, the benefit of that. So, okay, let me get my pen. And I'm literally just going to say Lulu's. I'll put Lulu's Lovely, but I'll know who you are. Very nice. And those are headed your way. All right. It's me, Lulu Bell. I changed my name. Oh, I wasn't sure. Okay. So you changed it. Thank you for letting me know, because I didn't know for sure. I appreciate that. Okay. Nice to see you, Lulu. Or Luana. I know we call you Luana. Okay, cool beans. Let's see what else I can do. Dirty. Like something is dirty, like, it needs to be cleaned. Dirty. There's your word. While I get another. I'm coming back. I'm just trying to look for this listing. Okay. Stenchy. Grimy, filthy, mucky, unclean, soiled, nasty, gross. You guys have no problem with this word and coming up with Now we're going into dirty, tainted, impure ex-husband. I love it. You guys are awesome. Welcome in, Lindsay. We are playing a little synonym game, and people are typing in words that are synonyms to the word dirty. Let's see what else I can show you here. That maybe we haven't said yet, or that you haven't. Did you guys say filthy? You did. Grimy? You did. Soiled? Oh, you guys are good. You've got all of them on here so far. Dingy, grubby, rotten. That's a good one. Unclean, impure, unsanitary, contaminated, polluted, foul, squalid, messy, vulgar, coarse. Now we get into more of infected. Your cut is dirty, your cut is infected. I don't know. There's blah blah blah. Muddy, blah blah blah. You could keep going. Darn X. You guys are funny. Okay, I'm just prepping you. This is probably my favorite thing in the whole bag. Of all of the stuff I found at the antique store in this bin that I was digging through, I definitely wasn't planning to come across a Kenneth J. Lane necklace. These are hand knotted, multicolored, excellent condition, glass, beautiful pastel colors. And when you go in and you find comps for this necklace, we've got a long extension there, but I believe it's 18 inches. Oh my gosh, beautiful, hand knotted, like I said. But let me show you the comps. And again, Kenneth J. Lane. Let me find it. And this is just a few comps. We got 38, 50, 45, there's more, but, they definitely give them some value. But this is in excellent condition. It is heavy. It is a glass bead necklace, chunky, really beautiful. So it's a steal at $14, guys. You can't beat it. And it's like new condition. I'm starting the auction now. Kenneth J. Lane, beautiful, beautiful hand knotted necklace. We've got 15 seconds left on that beautiful necklace. Again, we've got our mark there. And it's exactly as it looks in the pictures. I might have to keep those myself. I love them that much. And my friend Carrie, she loves the sound of all the sounds that all these videos make. And so that sound of nice heavy beads is just So anyways, a beautiful necklace for sure. It is yummy. Yes, I agree. Most definitely. Let me keep digging in here. This was a very unique artisan-made necklace here. I read on the back, it's hard for you to read it, but let me read it to you. It says, hold on, let me get my loop. It says, grasshoppers is what he has written. Happy Mother's Day. And then it says, Sharon Sims, that must be who made this. And then it says, love, Dave and Sue and Dave, we love you, 2003. But then on the front, it's just this very artisan looking thing. And in the background, it's got it's hard for you to see it, but it's got all these little shapes that are engraved into the background. It's hard for you to see it. They look like little people for me. I don't know where the whole thing of grasshopper came from. But anyways, I have it on an 18-inch vintage gold chain. It's definitely very unique. One of a kind. Artisan made. Let me edit this. Get our shipping right. Okay. And I am starting the auction now. Isn't that interesting? I had a $5 start on it. It's so interesting. So if you're like, you love unique stuff, that is definitely unique. Got 5 seconds left on that. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Thanks for looking. Okay. We're plugging along here. How about you give me synonyms for dangerous? I don't think we did that one yet. Dangerous. And I'll grab another thing. I got a lot of necklaces in here. This is 2-strand. What's this one? Okay, what do we come up with here? Scary, frightening, unsafe. I want to cheat and look up words, LOL, but my brain isn't working hard. It's okay. It's no different than me. I'm just looking it up in the thesaurus. You can cheat. It's still making your brain work. Look it up on your phone. Harmful, perilous, hazardous, unsafe, risky. Here's a good one. Treacherous. That's a good one. Precarious, explosive, destructive, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure there's other ones. Okay, so this is a 2-strand, definitely vintage necklace in excellent condition. It is not actually marked with a brand, which shocks me, but it does have what's known as a Boston link. I believe this is a Boston link, okay? And so we've got 2 strands. One strand is shorter than the other. Okay, and I'm actually going to turn this around towards the front just so it can sit a little shorter on here for the sake of you guys being able to see it. But it's in beautiful, excellent condition. Like the gold tone is just perfect, okay? So definitely a vintage chain, great for layering. I had a $6 start. I started the auction now. Dangerous. That's a good one. Okay, let's see what else I can figure out for you guys while you look at that necklace. Yeah, excellent condition. 3, 2, and 1. I appreciate you looking. Okay. This is an interesting necklace. All right. I have a $3 start on this one. It's just a very, very simple, teeny seed beads, not symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. Okay. We've got a spring ring clasp here with like a 2-inch extension with some little faceted glass beads on the extension. So that's really well made. And then essentially, it's got like these glass beads on this side, but seed beads on that side. And then And then this is mother of pearl. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really pretty with some glass dangles there. Okay. Now it's been squished in a bag, so it's not laying the way I wanted it. But if you got it wet, I'm sure you could get it to hang the way you wanted it. Anyways, I had a $3 start on that. So there you go for that necklace. Thanks for your bid, Ash. 2 seconds. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty. It's like, I mean, it's love it. I just want this one to hang. I wish it had something heavier from it, but I think if you got it wet, it would, or if you hung it up for a while, it would loosen up because it's just been in a bag, but very pretty. Okay, let's get you, I'm going to get you a nice big bag so it's not so crunched in there. There you go. And don't worry. Oh, I wrote your first name. Oops. Thrift Drew. I will get that first purchase edited for your, I will refund you the mistake cost there for shipping. But look how pretty the mother of pearl part is. It's really pretty. Okay. I'm going to come up with another word here. Oh, I'll try that. Lulu, thanks. What did she say? Thank you. That's a beautiful pennant. Oh, yeah. Okay. How about the word bye? It's not an adjective like goodbye, but there's lots of words that we use that mean the same thing. So why don't you come up with ones like for that? While I get this next one ready. Okay, so let's see what you guys did. Up higher in chat, how to fix the necklace. I want to look up. Someone told me to use a hair dryer to gently heat up the wire under the seed beads. Then you can manipulate them easier. That's a great idea, because it's not going to melt. The seed beads are made of like glass, so that's a really great idea. I never thought to do that. Huh. Because, you're right. Water probably wouldn't help because it is wire under there. I think that's a fabulous idea. Love it. Okay. So what word did I can't remember what word I said. Did I say goodbye? Bye. No one had any goodbye words? Oh, you forgot. Bye. See you later. Hasta la vista. Ciao. Later, Gator. Let's see what else. See ya. Not like buy, like we buy the food. Like buy, like you're saying goodbye. Restraining order. Yeah, I'd do it. Hold on. Goodbye. Farewell. So long. Adios. Au revoir. That's French. Arrivederci. That's Italian. Shalom. That's Hebrew. Salam. That's Arabic. Toodaloo. Cheerio. Delete and block. Love it. Okay. Anyways, this next necklace, these are glass beads. They are hand knotted. They're like a burnt orange, almost a red, but you can hear that sound. there. I did test them. They are not a gemstone. I did check. They are glass, but they are hand knotted and really beautiful. It's a lovely color, and it ranges from 14 to 16 because obviously it's got one of these, hook clasps that, you can change your length based on that. So, yeah, so there's your pretty little orangey necklace. So I'm going to start the auction now. It's a $5 start for that cool necklace. Hand knotted, heavy, cold, all the things that glass would be. Very pretty. Another find at the antique store tub that I dug through for hours. Okay, I got another word for you. How about the word fashionable? I know there's words you can come up with that mean the same as fashionable. Fashionable. Thanks for looking at that. I will be doing my shipping tomorrow. So, yeah. On point, maybe chic. They were very chic. Trying to think what else. Fashionable. Something can be popular, maybe. I don't know. Trendy. That's a good one. Elegant, stylish, suave. Okay. So let's do this little set. This is just a set of earrings. So this is a set of 3 earrings. It's okay. We can take a break. We don't have to keep doing it. We can just keep doing jewelry and everyone can just go to sleep. That's cool too. Okay. So this is for 3 earrings, 3 pairs of earrings, 3 lovely pair of earrings. Okay. All right. So the first pair is a gold tone, textured, pierced, and these are Napier. So they're marked right back there. They say Napier. So they're in great condition. So that's one pair here. Okay. We also have this beautiful, this does not have a brand on it, but they look brand new. They're very sparkly. Obviously, AB coated halo style beautiful dangle earrings there. So that's another pair that's part of this. And then we've got these really unique like dangle earrings that have like this kind of mesh. It's like a thicker, like if it was really thin, it would look like mesh, but because it's so thick, it just looks like a cool design. So those are part of it also. Those look in perfect condition. So for all 3 of those earrings, those, plus your Napier ones, plus your beautiful AB coated ones, it's a $5 start. So I started the auction now, and there they are. Napier, brand new, sparkly AB ones, and whatever, those look brand new. Those are pretty unique too. All pierced, by the way, if I didn't say it. Okay. Thanks for looking at those. Okay. This is a really pretty bamboo textured link necklace. Let me make sure I have the right one because I have 2 bamboo ones in here, and one of them is goldette that's in really good condition. And that's what this one is. Oh my gosh, it looks perfect. And the other one has a no brand on it. But let me edit this. Okay. So this necklace is marked on the back. It's got a fold over clasp. That's the front of the clasp. And on the back it says, it does in fact say Goldette. You can see it right there. Okay. And this, it is in like brand new, beautiful condition. I don't see 1 ounce of loss of gold tone anywhere on it. It's a beautiful layering piece because it can be obviously a nice long one like that you can use in layering. I don't think you would want to double it, but it's just beautiful. It's lovely. So I'm starting the auction now. Definitely worth more than $8 when you look up the comps for that. And it's new condition. Okay, we got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, thanks for looking. All right. See what else I got in here. Okay, I have a question. Oh, what does that say? I had an exciting day. I almost secretly adopted a 3rd dog. Oh my goodness. Was it a puppy? Then found out the adoption fee was $600, so I didn't do it. Told on myself to my husband, and he just sighed and said, "Dear, don't you think 2 dogs are enough for now?" So I learned I can a new dog and he won't be mad. Ha ha. Yeah, they're going to love you anyways. But it is a lot of work. They probably won't help as much if you keep getting dogs. He's not going to take on the responsibility himself. But that's nice. This is a really lower price point because it's got acrylic beads. But it's an interesting, definitely vintage thing. Hold on 1 second. Let me change the shipping. This is what I need to know from any of you smart people. What are these? I see these on what I think is necklaces, but I have no idea how to connect it or use it. What is it? What is it? What am I supposed to attach that to? Here, it's got a regular necklace with like a dangle down here and a tassel, and these are like acrylic beads. Put one through the other, right? But if I put one through the other, it doesn't like perfectly, like it's supposed to just look like that. It doesn't clip. It's just like I would think that could come loose easy. Hang those down. What does that mean, hang them down? Hang those down. Like, I mean, when you put it on, it's going to pull at it. And see, and it just comes apart. You think they're eyeglass holders? But that means the attachment, that means this would be around the neck, around your back. If this was attached to your eyeglasses. I'm just baffled. I don't know what it is. $2 start. Merry Christmas. I have no clue. But I've seen these before, and I tried to look them up today, and I just don't understand what they are. I'm so confused. I admit it. Baffled, confused. There's some synonyms for you. Okay. How about this lovely mother of pearl necklace that when I look at comps, some of the comps say that it's like jade and coral, but this doesn't test as jade. So I don't think that that's the case. Oh, pugs are so cute. Put one through the other. Oh, it doesn't clip. Hang those down. What's the middle look like? I think eyeglass holders. Not sure. Okay, put the pretty part on your back, the back of your bust. Because I have some and it doesn't work. Ha ha. Then maneuver it to the side. It should hang open. I have no idea what that means. I need to see someone do a video of that. Someone do a video of it and send it to me in messaging on District. There we go. I have no clue. Because I don't even know what to call them. So I can't I tried to do a Google search on them, but it never really gave me a name. You know? So I don't know. I have no clue. I'm so, oh, I can't. Oh, I was trying to edit this one. I was like, why is it not letting me edit? It did let me change the shipping though. Oh, good thangness. Okay, so Lulu's Treasures, there were 2 pre-bids on this, but Lulu's Treasures is winning right now with $5.50. Okay, so these are all mother of pearl. They're beautiful. They're wrapped. Now these have little, gold tone beads, and all those gold tone beads here look great. They look great. They look great. But then when you get down here, these used to be gold tone beads and now they look like amber because the gold rubbed off. I don't know why it's that color. I honestly thought that was just a yellow bead. I didn't know because it's sort of gradually rubbed off on a lot of them, but it's only on that one bead. Now, when I take my tester here, jadeite, even if it was that lower one, would show up right around, where quartz would. Oh, it does give me 2, or it did for a second. It might be jadeite, possibly, but I don't think it's real jade. You can see you get 2 lines. The coral, if that is coral, that's not going to test on here. So I don't know, but for $4.50, whoever ends up, I'm just going to, start the auction. So just beware. That all looks great, but the reason I discounted the price so much is because, like I said, some of those little gold beads is like losing it. And then they just turn to these little amber looking honey beads when they used to be gold. So if you really wanted to, the beads that are up in here, they're not losing any gold. So if down in here, if you just wanted to go and rub off all the gold, then it'll just look like it was supposed to be that honey stuff. Whatever. I'm running the auction now. There you go. So obviously you guys know something I don't know. Everyone's bidding on that. We're at $8 right now. So it's a pretty necklace. I don't think anyone would ever notice the gold stuff going on. So it looks like that's going to go home with Ash there. But thank you for everyone's bids. I appreciate that. Yeah, interesting. Let me get a bag. Okay, so all right, I appreciate that bid. Do you guys want to keep doing synonyms, or do we just want to chill and fall asleep? Sometimes people find a lot of these unboxings and hauls to be very relaxing and put you to sleep kind of thing. Maybe my voice is maybe as a teacher, I put people to sleep too. I don't think I did. I was like an elementary teacher. They definitely weren't falling asleep on me. But anyways, so let's do another set of you're welcome. You're most welcome. Let's do another set of earrings here. It's just a set of 3 earrings. Okay. All right. So what we got going on here is we've got these beautiful textured, domed, dimensional, kind of pierced earrings in the back. They are marked Monet right there in the center. It's hard for you to see it, but that's what they say. They're in excellent condition. So a pair of Monet earrings. And then these are actually Stella and Dot. Now that's an acrylic. Well, yeah, it's acrylic. It's an acrylic little stud earring, but right back there it says Stella and Dot. So that's what those are. I'll put backs on them if anyone does this auction. And then this is just a pink enameled dangle earring there. Okay. So for all 3, it's a $5 start, which is a great deal because I'm sure those earrings alone are worth more than that, the Monet. So I started the auction now for any takers on the earring set. Anyone? Anyone? Yes, LOL. What are you guys saying? Velour? What does that mean? Oh, I had a teacher in 5th or 6th grade. He spoke in monotone. I could not stay awake. I tried so hard. Are you talking about Fast Times? Not fast. I'm sorry. Not Fast Times. What's the guy? What's his name? Why can't I remember the name of that movie? Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller. Yes, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. La 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 la. Matthew Broderick. That's a fantastic movie. I love that movie. Okay, thanks for looking, guys. I know Ferris. Do you? Do you personally know? I know Ferris. Do you? Ben Stein. LOL. Is that his friend? Was that Ferris's friend? Which one was Ben Stein? I got to look him up. Hold on. Oh, was that the teacher? The teacher that was putting everyone to sleep? Is that who Ben Stein is? What does you say here? Ben Stein, LOL, the actor who was the teacher. Christy Swanson part. The sister, when he kicks the crap out of the principal. I die every time. You know what I also think is hilarious is when the sister makes out with that one guy in the police station, just randomly. What is his name? I know his name. Charlie Sheen. That's right. Because she's so straight laced. It's so not her thing. That's hilarious. I love those old 80s movies. So good. Okay. This is actually a really lovely necklace. Definitely valuable. Okay. So this is actually a vintage Kirk's Folly like cherub necklace. It's in great condition. So here we have the hang tag for Kirk's Folly right there. The gold tone is in excellent condition. It's got a super long extender with a little star at the end of the extender. This is multi, strand, but it's like 3 strands that come together into like this little station of crystal beads, and then 3 strands again, and then it comes down to this dangling thing with the cherub and the sun and all that stuff. Now when you look up Kirks and Folly kind of comps, I didn't find the exact one, but I definitely found one similar. Kirks and Folly, 65, 75, and they're cherub ones, but just a little bit different. So, yeah, so me with a starting point of $19 here is a steal. It is in perfect condition, perfect gold. Gotta watch the Christy Swanson part. Okay, it's running. 14 seconds left for that necklace, if any takers. The Christy Swanson, is that the name of the sister? And you're saying you got to go watch her make out with Charlie Sheen? No, which one's Christy Swanson? Oh, that's the girlfriend. She's so pretty. I never ever saw her in anything else. I got to look her up and see what she looks like now. Thanks for looking at that. Christy Swanson. Huh. She looks totally different. Wow. She's 54 years old. Because when she had like dark hair in the movie, I wonder if it's not the same person. Oh, it's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I'm 54 too. Yay for 54. Is that what they said her age was? 54. Yeah, that's how old I am too. Go 54. Yeah, that's what she's looking like there. But I don't even recognize her face as being that same girl. Because when she worked in what she looked like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off was totally different. You know what I mean? Okay, thanks for looking at that. I've got about, 10 necklaces left. So make sure you take a look in the store if there's anything you want me to rerun, because when I get to the end, we're just going to call it a night. So if anybody who wants me to rerun anything. Okay. But we're getting to the end. Mia Sarah? Who's that? You see, clearly, I don't know my actresses. Okay. Let me edit this. Okay, the reason this price point is so low is because what I thought was actually cloisonne beads is actually, when you look at it really close, not actually cloisonne. When I got it, I thought they were cloisonne. But when you look up really close, you can actually see some of the stuff is sort of rubbed off. It's like a bead that's all black that's sort of, you can see part of it's kind of changing. Let me find another one here. It's just like a faux bead. It's not real cloisonne. Just so you know. So this is carnelian. So if there's an absolute minimum for $250, you're getting a few carnelian beads. But that is not onyx. I tested it. It's just glass, and those are glass. And these are glass as well, I think, but they're not cloisonne. So anyways, I literally had a $250 start on that. I started the auction now, but I wanted you to understand why I had it so low. Christy Swanson is the girl that was in, she was also in Buffy with a Vampire. Huh, I didn't know that. Okay. You see, I never watched that. It wasn't my gig. You guys are like fans of all those things. Okay, here's a nice bracelet. And it looks like Luana has a pre-bid on it. Let me change the shipping to reflect accurately what we want it to do. And we're going to move it to the stage as soon as I could. I don't know why it disappeared on me. Sometimes I see these type bracelets and, oh, I already brought it to the stage. That's why. And you can tell they're vintage because, you know, some of the gold tone has rubbed off and it doesn't look like crisp and new. But this one looks brand new. The gold tone is perfect. It's not rubbed off at all. It's like the book chain link kind of thing. And yes, I have tested these with my gem tester. Most of them are agate or they're either agate, quartz, or a jasper for most of them. Okay. So that's that. And Lulu's got a starting bid right now of $7 and the auction's running for that bracelet. It's 6.75 inches. Oh, I loved watching Melrose. I think it's Melrose Place, right? 3 seconds left, 2 and 1. And so that's going with Luana there. Let's get her a baggie. Thank you so much. A nice new bracelet, very colorful. In great condition. Oh, I remember Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Yeah, she was like the bad girl. I thought she was very pretty, though. Okay. That's going home with Luana. Luana is what you like to go by, not Lulu, right? Lulu is fine. Okay, I'll do Lulu. That's easy. Thanks. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep plugging along. Yes, like what else did I watch growing up that if you guys are all 54 too or sort of that age, that you guys would have watched some of the same stuff? What else did I watch? That I was like a fanatic about. Oh, you're 44. Got it. Well, I'm not 44. I'm a whole decade older. So it's dumb. I realize that I'm only even offering to sell one of these, but they're so pretty. I can't not. I literally have a starting price of $1 on them. They are, in fact, glass. It's like a little cufflink. That's what I believe they are. And I only have one, unfortunately. So someone who's crafty could use it in a different way, I'm sure. It's gold tone. Okay. And Luana is interested in one. Now, how are you going to use this? Tell me what creative way you can use this. Or is it not a cufflink? Do you think it's something else? It's so beautiful. I did test it to make sure it wasn't quartz, and it is glass. I thought it was too. Haha. Yeah, I should have written it in the thing. So if you do not want to purchase it, I can just refund it to you. I realize when I start the auction, it's going to have you. But it's just the one. I should have written in there. Oh, I did write that it was a single cufflink. My bad. Someone else bid. I thought it was two. Haha. Well, someone else doesn't have to bid. I'll just refund it back to you and I won't send it. So I won't do it tonight. I'll do it tomorrow when I do all my shipping. Or I don't actually have to run the auction. Then it won't even charge you. Oh, Miss Meowie did. Okay. Are you okay with that? What are you going to do with it, Dawn? Oops, she didn't know it was one either. Did you mean to do it, or do I need to refund it? Maybe you guys didn't know it was a single. Give it to her. Oh. Oh, Laura, we're a mess. So are you telling me you want me to take this dollar item that you're going to pay for, but you want me to give it to Lulu as a little gift? Is that what you're saying? It can be your memory of our bonding tonight over old TV shows. Is that what you're saying you want to do? Or would you like me just to refund you the dollar if you didn't know it was a single? Tell me what you want me to do. LOL. Oh my gosh, Miss Meow, you're too funny. Throw it in the craft lot to sell later. Okay, but I thought that was a pre-bid. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to refund that for Miss Meowie. So I'm going to put it in my thing. So I'll just refund it to you. Okay, there's no reason to have that charge on there. I'm not going to send a single. So don't worry about that. I will take care of it. Okay, but I will mark on here Miss Meowie. $1 refund plus the shipping. Okay. I'll take and craft. No worries. Really? You'll craft it? I mean, they are pretty. I mean, they're glass beads. They're really pretty. Are you sure? Okay. Well, let me put it in a real bag then. Okay. So I'm sending it home with Dawn. She's going to craft it. She's going to find something awesome to do with it. Got it. What does that mean? No worries. I have ways. Oh, you have ways. But look how beautiful it is. They're just really, they're like buttons too. You essentially could just treat them like buttons. You know what I mean? 2 glass buttons. Oh, perfect. There you go. You can add that to it then. All right. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Okay, let's do a few earrings here. Now, these are individual earrings. I'm going to do a whole handful. I've got yeah, that's all I got. I'm going to do all these earrings in a row. Okay, so let's do these. Okay, so I just have a $3 start on these. These are like an antiqued brass. I do believe they are aventurine. They do test as like a quartz. So it's just like a dangle earring that hangs, like that. It's meant to be kind of that darker look. It's like an antiqued bronze sort of thing. Now, the way you can tell the difference between like jadeite or aventurine is aventurine will have little teeny bits of shimmer in it when you look at it under your loupe. And when I look at this, there isn't much shimmer, but there is a teeny bit. I definitely see little teeny bits of shimmer. So I do believe they're aventurine, but a very simple, very artisan looking earring. I'm starting the auction now, $3 start for those. And 3 seconds left. Thanks for looking at those. Okay. And then these are really neat earrings. Very old. I actually think they're lovely. I could not find a single comp on them, but they're really, really nice. So let me pull these up. Okay. So we're going to move these to stage. All right, look at these. These are like a faux pearl kind of cabochon in there. This is like enameled floral, kind of dimensional. Okay, they're really brassy. Look at the decoration in the designs come onto the back with those leaves there. They're just so well made. Okay. I could not find a comp for them, but they're just extraordinary. I love them. I'm going to start the auction now. They are definitely post back, but very vintage looking, enameled, floral, all the things. Very lovely. To me, very unique. And again, the fact that this comes onto the back is just so cool. Anyways, so there are those. Thanks for looking at those. Okay. Okay. All right. So these earrings here, these are sterling silver. I tested the beads as well as the posts, and they are sterling silver. These up here are glass, but these two down here are some type of dyed jasper or something, because they come up as like a quartz or something on my gem tester. Let me, if it gives me two lines, I know it's in the quartz realm, which it does. It's definitely not glass. Okay, so that is a type of gemstone, but it's sort of this ombre look from kind of a burnt orange to a red to a pink. Okay, they're cool earrings. Sterling silver. I'm starting the auction now. $4.50 for these sterling silver earrings, dangles. They're really cute. For anybody interested in that. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, and then we're going to look at these earrings. Which, of course, how, like this very moment, they want to be tangled? Like, really? Seriously? Okay. So I did test these. These are not sterling silver, but they are amethyst, 100% definitely amethyst, which I can show you now. Again, amethyst is a type of quartz, so it will also show up with two lines. If it was glass, we would have one or less. So it's definitely amethyst, okay? So it hangs like that. It's very artisan looking with the kind of the twisted wire, but they are not sterling silver. I tested this and this, okay? So let me pull those up. And I literally have a $2.50 start on those cool little earrings. They are a natural gemstone for $2.50. Hook earrings, artisan looking, Very cute. A nice pair of earrings. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, thanks for looking at that. Okay, so these are pretty little angel earrings. They also are not sterling silver, but they have a lovely filigree like cone open work, bead there. We've got faceted rines, glass, faceted glass rind, whatever you want to say, a bead at the bottom. And they're not quartz. I tested them. They are just a faceted glass. AB Aurora Borealis. Okay. And there's a 250 start on those as well. And they're, and so I did test them for sterling silver. They're not sterling silver. Although I will say that these are marked as sterling silver, but when I test them, they do not test for sterling. So just beware. They feel like they should be. They're kind of tarnished like they would be. They're marked. But, my acids weren't showing that they were. Maybe they were silver plated. But anyways, those are going home with Dawn. Thank you. Thank you. Cute little earrings. Okay. All right. Very nice. We're going to put those away. Looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items left. Just FYI. So definitely take a look in the store if you came in late and you think there's anything you wanted me to rerun. You need to tell me now, because at the end, unless I know you're like looking, I won't know, and I'll be like, okay, goodbye, everyone. So anyways, those are going home with Dawn. Okay. This is just, I'm sure, a recognizable little Avon pin. Most of you have probably seen it before. Nothing wrong with it. And I just have a 250 start on it. It's like brand new condition. Look how new it looks. It says Avon on the back. It also says Avon on the actual thing here. So it goes with it. And then you've got this little basket, It's marcasite looking, but it's just like knobs there of metal that make it look like marcasites. But a cute little pen. I'm going to start the auction now. It's a 250 start. Now, what a cute little stocking stuffer that is. We got 12 seconds left on the Avon pin. Basket weave pin thing, majigger. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, thank you much. Okay, I'm just going to take the rest out. This is the end of my haul. That's what I got from that thrift store. Or it was an antique store, actually. That I literally sat in this, as you can imagine, I sat in this tub for, it was at least a couple hours digging through, trying to find stuff. So here's another bamboo-ish looking texture necklace. I have a 350 start on it now. Here again, the other one said goldette. This one doesn't have anything. This has the teeniest bit of gold tone loss there right on that fold over clasp. Now on the actual bamboo little links, it really looks fine. I mean, there could be the teeniest bit of gold tone right maybe on the edges, but I don't really think it takes away from the necklace, just a simple bamboo textured necklace there. So to a 350 starting the auction now. For that, it's 16 inches long. And again, you can see the texture in there. We've got 7 seconds left. I'm opening another Coke. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it. It was a long time at that one antique store when you feel like there's literally 75% off all of these yellow marked things. And I spent forever digging. And obviously you see I found some stuff, but sometimes how you go to those and you're never going to know what's in it unless you take the time to dig through it, Oh, I've got my grandma's gold bamboo stuff. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay. So this teeny little thing is a little teeny pendant. Now I will say, let's see, hold on. Okay, now I will say, this does test for like probably jasper or something like that. It gives me 2 lines. There you go. Now this is just gold tone. It does have some little texture ridge on it. There's the teeniest bit, maybe like on the very edge of some gold tone loss. You really can't see from the front, but you might barely be able to see it if you look right there. It's not really terribly noticeable. But it's just, it actually was like this, and I put a bail on it. I put a jump ring on it because I thought, well, that would make a lovely little pendant. So anyways, but it is, so I'm going to start the auction now. And right now, Ash is winning with a $4 bid for that little. And it does have like a little mill grain. You can see it's got like little texture around on all those things. Okay, we've got 2 seconds, 1 second. All right, and that's going to go home with Ash. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry, trying to get my fingers to open that thing without getting that ink on me. I should write the word lower so I'm not worried about touching the ink. Anyway, so that's for you. Okay, so let's do, this is a 1928. I think there was a pre-bid on this. Okay, so as I described in the description in the thing, it's on actually a pretty super long, let me get this on, there we go. Here's the chain. It's 1928, twisting very close. It's really long. It's like 30 inches. Definitely a layering piece. The gold tone looks great on all of this. The only place I start to see a little gold tone loss is right there on the little nib of that, as well as like a little bit right off you know, where people are putting their fingers to open all those little things. The inside looks great, but the outside just maybe the teeniest bit. I don't think it takes away. It's a really cool three-sided locket thing. So I'm going to run the auction now, and Thrift Through Time is in for $5 with that cool 1928 triple locket thing. It's definitely different looking. And let me get a bag for her. Woohoo! Awesome. What does UGG mean? Thank you. What does UGG mean? You're welcome. Okay. And that's heading your way. Got some great deals tonight. Awesome, awesome. Okay. 3 left. 3 left. Okay, so this is a gold tone necklace. And now I do not see a brand on this. It is, this is what the clasp looks like up at the top. The gold tone looks really good. It's like just like a rope, you know, kind of thing. The only place you might see the teeniest bit of gold tone loss is where these rings are rubbing together. You might, and that's why I decreased the price a little, is just right on the actual chain. It looks great. And those little medallion things, they look great, but I just, the teeniest bit maybe on those little rings. So just so you know. But what a great layering piece. Obviously, you wouldn't double it up like this. I just wanted you to be able to see the pretty little design there. I'm starting the auction now. I like the two-tone look so much. So you don't mind if it gets a little silvery, huh? Well, that's a really good way to look at it. All right. Well, what you like, you're getting discounts on, because when I see that, for when something is an all gold tone thing, I mean, when something's meant to be two-tone, I wouldn't discount it because it was sweet. But if I know it started as all gold tone, I just take a little money off, and that's why. But that's neat that you like it that way. So that works. It makes everyone happy. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. I like the little, you know, kind of open work designs on that one. It's a pretty heavy chain too. Like it doesn't feel cheap at all. So there you go. All right. These last 2 necklaces are both so lovely and in such great condition. Let's look at this heavy ball linked one first. So hopefully there's only that one thing at the very beginning with Ash was the only one where the shipping had gone wrong. So I will make sure I get that adjusted. So don't worry. So this doesn't have a brand on it. I feel like it should. I cannot express to you how heavy this is. This is so heavy in my hand. It's so heavy. And it's got a lovely clasp up here looking like that, and hasn't lost any of the gold tone. And these balls, they're just heavy. I just can't, it's a heavy necklace. It's quality. It's well made. It's a really nice necklace. There's nothing else I can say. Definitely worth $6. Love it. Very nice. So the auction's running now, and there's 15 seconds left. And copper. You like it when the copper shows through? Is that what you're saying, Dawn? Wow. Okay. Well, then you guys are happy people when you come to my show, because I'll always be the one that if that starts to show through a little, to me, that's not as it was originally intended to be. So that's why I kind of discount a little bit. So I guess I'm your girl for that purpose. This is a really nice necklace. Thanks for looking. And I have one last Monet, I think it's Monet, necklace to show you here. Okay. And so this last chain, it's 16 inches. It's sort of like a textured link. It's in excellent condition. Sorry, got to get it What is going on here? I don't know what has happened. So confused. So that goes like that. I don't know what's stuck on it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is Monet. You can see the mark for Monet's right there on the back. And then this is sort of like a textured link in the middle. It hasn't lost any of its gold tone, as we talked about. It looks fantastic. It's heavy. It's well made. It's Monet. And so I'm starting the auction now on that last necklace. Copper that shows wear, and there is silver underneath. So that's a different thing. I'm talking about where there's faux, silver tone, and then it rubs off and it's showing the brassiness under it, which is like the cheaper metal. That's what I'm talking about to me when it's rubbing off. I can't really think of many instances where it's a silver thing and it's got copper on top of it. I'm sure there are situations that it has that, but interesting. Okay, anyways, thanks for looking at that. Hey, is there anything you guys want me to rerun, or you think you're good to go? We have finished in just under 3 hours here. I will ship everything out tomorrow. I appreciate everyone coming to watch, but I have gone through all of that haul. I got nothing left, but essentially it was 3 stores I had gone to. It was that main antique store where I got like a copper silver mix. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. You guys like my beautiful bracelet that I'm wearing? This is one that I brought in my sterling silver show the other day, and I decided to keep it because it's I have such a skinny wrist that it really fits me really well. And it's, as I showed you guys in the show the other day, it's Judith Ripka. And so this is worth, a couple $100. It's all sterling. Isn't it beautiful? But for my skinny little wrist, it actually fits me really well. Get it in there. And then it's got this like little partial thing there. Doesn't that look good? All right. Yeah. This is actually white sapphire, that ring. Isn't that pretty? Here, I'll show you on this thing. It might even show up as diamond, even though it's not. But this thing is, the battery is dying on it. So I got to put a new battery in it, but it will definitely go all the way up to like 8. You see how it's so light? The battery is dying because I can barely see it. It's probably not going to work for me. It is dead. You see it's dying. It's not going to work for me because the battery's dying. You see it's just beeping. Hopefully the next time I have a show, I'll get my Presidium working again. But it's got like a checkerboard. I don't know if you can see really close up here, but it's got a checkerboard faceted thing. It's pretty. Isn't that lovely? All right. Well, I think we've done it all. Yeah, when I bring this light up here, it does. You know, I mean, because white sapphire definitely, and white topaz, they're all kind of like diamond lookalikes, but they're not diamond. And they don't really quite have the same faceted sparkliness to them, you know, so it helps a little bit in that ring. So anyways, that's it. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you coming. Tell me where you are in the country again. It might not be midnight for you. Where do you guys live again? I should have this. I should know this. California. That's right. So it's 9 o'clock for you. And Omaha, Nebraska. All right. Very good. All right. Well, great, guys. I'll get everything going and ready to ship out tomorrow. And yeah. So you got some great finds tonight. I appreciate you coming. And just so you know, the train for this weekend on Lilyworks is like holiday jewelry, which I just did a holiday show the other day. So I'm probably going to be showing a lot of the same stuff that I showed the other day. Not a lot of it didn't sell, so it'll be similar. But I don't know if you guys were at that show or not. But that's what the train will be. I'll be the caboose again. So y'all have a good night. Take care. And thanks again for your support and coming and hanging out with us. Now you're going to have synonyms going on in your brain for the next whatever. Bye, y'all.